Aha! So hello, hello, hello. Well, there's little Jimbers. He's feeling a bit better. He's got some tests coming up for his new pills that he's going to have to take. Unfortunately, the poor monkey is anyway. Aha! Well, anyway, I'd like to take a look at this. Is it? Which is this new bike that I'm hoping to acquire. It's going to take me a while because it's going to cost me 700 quid. I've put down a deposit of 400 to secure it. It's being built by a local village chap that it's a bicycle with a motor on it, with a petrol motor. You can see the details here. That's the fuel tank, I think. No, that's the fuel tank. There's a clutch with 2 gears, and there's a chain-driven motor. It's all attached to a pedal bike, which has dangerously looking, lethal, brakes that don't look like they could stop a machine that could apparently can go up to 75 kilometers per hour. Oh my goodness. Not that I'll be going up there, I can tell you. Hello. I'll stop down at about 35, mate, innit? But this is all the information for it. This is what I've got so far, the handbook, that's my kind of umova, as it were, the warranty, the guarantee that I'm buying it. As I say, I've placed a deposit. I've sold some uniforms. Did I say that? I'm sorry, I'm repeating myself. I sold some of my old uniforms, which I never would ever have on display ever again. But they were quite expensive. That's the engine block. It's a 75 cylinder, and 75 cc, sorry, 75 cylinders. Crikey, on that'd be big, wouldn't it? 75 cc strapped to a bicycle. I mean, the project's on. It's done. It's all been made. All I have to do is pay for it. It's got 2 options to drive. You can either pedal it manually. Obviously, it would be quite heavy because it's got this engine attached to it with a fuel tank on it as well. Or you can just fire up this lump, and off it goes. Off it jolly well tiggles, you know what I mean? Up to 75 kilometers per hour, apparently. Interesting. I'll probably have to check it out at some point. But I do have a helmet, and I have ridden motorcycles for many years. So I'm not a fool, but I'm hoping that my sense of balance is still good. This is the main drive chain from the engine, As you can see, it links to the to this motor there, and then it runs down to the back wheel and drives so it's rear wheel drive, as it were. So that's all the information. If you're interested, I don't know. I believe Southern Brake tells me it's got 2 speed gears. There's a clutch on there, and well, let's hope it's not the end of my life on it, because I'm hoping you see what the problem is with me is that I've got this electric bike, and it's I love my electric bike. That's apple juice, by the way. If you believe that, you'll believe anything. I've got this electric bike, which is great because it gets me locally, but I want to go a little bit further because my dog's not well now, and I need to go to Mirsk, which is a place further afield, and so I need a moped type thing. And I thought, rather than buy a moped, which you actually have to have registered, you have to actually have license plates on it, and then you have to pay insurance, of course, because you're then an official road user, as it were. This bike is without a driving license. You can actually ride it. This is Polish law. You can actually ride this motorized pedal bike without having to register it with license plates, number plates, or anything like that. So that'll save me all sorts of cash. So that's why I've gone this way. That's why I've gone down that avenue, as it were. But no, I'm hoping. Well, I don't know how long it's going to take to pay because I've got to work out what I'm going to sell next. But I don't want to sell my electric bike because that's worth some cash. I'm hoping I've got some land on the market in Poland here that I bought years back, and if that sells, of course, all my problems are over. But My ex-wife will get half, of course, because that's the law in Poland. When you're divorced, like I am, you have to split the money down the middle, you know, which is fair. I have no problem with that. Actually still, bizarrely enough, I still actually love my ex-wife. It's her that doesn't love me. It's the other way around. So woo, whatever. But anyway, that's the manual. If you're interested, I hope you found this of some interest. It's I've never seen this thing. Well, my dad had one of these kits. It was called a mini motor. I'll see if I can leave a link below. But his mini motor used to have this kind of gear that you used to crank down with a handle, and then it used to lower this gear onto the back tire that you'd cut the mudguard out, you know, a slot out of the mudguard, and this metal gear used to drive the back rubber tire. And my dad said it was great. I mean, it got him up to like 50 miles per hour, no bother. It was air cooled, but he said water cooled in the rain, as he used to joke. But ultimately, it used to wear the tyres out non-stop, you know, and also was very difficult to brake, which is what I'm concerned about with this bike, because this chap, Robert, his name is Robert, he's trying to fit disc brakes, you know, cable operated disc brakes to the thing to give it some more hauling stoppage power. At the moment, it's just got rubber block brakes. Sorry if I'm repeating myself, because I do that all the time. But it's got rubber, you know, cable-operated V-brakes, and I don't think that's capable of stopping a bike that's travelling at 75 kilometres per hour. Not in a safe distance anyway, you know. But I'll have to work it all out, and just as I say, if I do manage to buy it, if I do, I'll do a review of it, of course. But if I do manage to get there, I'll basically have to just be careful until I can fit the correct safety systems to it, because it is a pedal bike, literally, with a motorbike engine on it, with a moped engine on it. Anyway, yeah, thanks ever so much for watching. As well, you know, if you've got this far, you're nuts, but I really appreciate it. All the very best wishes, and as I say, I hope you found this of some interest. It's a blast from the past for me, because my dad had one with a mini motorbike, and in the 1950s that was, and I'm hoping, as I say, to get mine now, and it will serve me well. I'm sure it'll get me around and about, and you've got to mix the petrol with the oil and all the har and all that, but it'll be a fuss, and it'll be a learning curve, but I'm surely going to enjoy it. Anyway, all the very best. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Very much appreciated. Blessings. Cheers.